Hi guys, welcome to another lockdown WOD. We got your workout for Monday the 9th of November here. Okay, pretty straightforward as far as movements and stuff goes. So it's all body weight to work through. Just some options on maybe how you want to partition or split your reps up. Okay, so workout we're going to be doing sort of similar to like Murph, the setup on Murph. Going to be going for time. You're going to start with a mile run and you're going to finish with a mile run, and then sandwiched in the middle you're going to do 100 burpees, 100 sit-ups and 100 air squats. Okay, you can partition these reps through the middle however you want. Okay, so some of you might want to do it unpartitioned and just go 100 burpees, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, but you can, obviously that wouldn't be the quickest way of doing it. You can like go for something like 10 rounds of 10 burpees, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, or you can play around with the reps however you want. You maybe want to think about, you know, what it's good to sort of finish up with before you go into that mile run, stuff like that. So you can tweak that as long as you get those reps accumulated before you go out for that final mile run. Okay, this can be done in a weight vest as well. If you've got a weight vest, you want to add a weight vest there, either just for the runs or for all of the workout. You can get all those movements done in a weight vest as well, so that'll add an additional challenge in there. I think you're looking at a sort of fast time, going to be like 25 minutes here. That'll be a very fast time, I reckon, looking 25 to 40 minutes, something like that for this workout. Okay. And we are going to redo this in 3 weeks' time, you'll be pleased to hear. So we'll do a redo of this WOD in 3 weeks, which is hopefully just a few days before the gym is back open again. Okay, so you can just have a good fun retest of yourself. No pressure, if you get worse or better, no bother, but like it's always nice to kind of get a rerun through some workouts for a second time once you know how they feel. Okay, so that is our workout. I will do a little movement demo. I say it's pretty straightforward, and then give you an optional warm-up that you can work through before you get stuck into this workout. Okay. Shift them out of the way. So yeah, say for the run then, what I would recommend, you can measure out a mile. You might already have a mile route that you know, either from your house or out and about. You could measure one out in advance, okay, so you know where you're going. Or your other option would be to, if you've got a good idea of your mile pace, you know, for a workout like this, how long it might take you, half it. Just set off on a timer, run out for, let's say you're doing an 8-minute mile, okay? Run out for 4 minutes and then just turn around and come back. But just make a note of where you get to in that 4 minutes, because you're going to run to the same spot for the next one to come round. So when you get to the final run, if you're just working off time for the first run, you know, run out 4 minutes and then run back. It might be more than 4, it might be less than 4 on the way back, but that's fine. Okay, as long as you've set yourself a marker. And then on the final run, you just run out to that marker where you turned around and run back. Okay, so on the last run, don't run for 4 minutes, because obviously your pace will probably be very different on that final mile run. Okay, so that is a good option there. If you can't run, or if you want to sub in, if you've got access to a machine, you can do our usual subs. So same distance on the rower or skier, or you can go double the distance on a bike. But if you can run, I would definitely recommend getting out and running for this workout. Okay, and then we've got 100 burpees, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, so pretty straightforward. Our standards, just good honest reps, and especially if we're looking at maybe a redo, you know, it's the same for any workout you do. We want good honest standards, something that's measurable and repeatable, but especially when we're doing a redo, we want to hold yourself accountable to those standards. So burpees, coming down, chest and hips to the floor, back up, and then we want hips open, both feet off the floor, hand touch overhead. Okay, so you can step out, come up, finish there, you can jump them. It is up to you, as long as you get to the floor, get back up, hips open, hands overhead. So we just want to avoid like this sort of top position or bottom position where we're hips down but not chest down. And the other one is just not taking the hands overhead, so we're going down and just finishing here. All little things, but make a big difference over 100 reps. Okay, so just hold yourself accountable to those good standards. For our sit-ups, okay, so standard in there, we're just going to go feet planted, so you can go with like feet together, knees out. You can go with feet in line with your knees and hips. That is up to you, but keep your feet fixed. Once you've set a position, keep them fixed, so we don't want to be moving your feet in and out or up or down when you're doing your sit-ups. So they're going to stay fixed all the way back. Two-hand touch on the floor, and then touch the laces at the top, so we know we're sitting all the way up. Okay, so just try and avoid feet coming off the floor or sliding the feet in, just to increase speed, but actually shortening range of movement and the benefit of the movement. Okay, and then we've got 100 air squats. So again, standard in there, usual stuff. Full depth, full lockout at the top. Okay, so holding good position. So key thing there, it's a fairly straightforward exercise, some things to avoid. So one, short in range at the bottom. Okay, provided you've got good technique and form, we want that good full range squat on every rep. Other thing I tend to see, people are rushing reps, might get the bottom position but finish sort of here, or like hunched over there, so doing reps like here, and not actually locking out at the top of the squat. So make sure we're locking out at the top. And then the other thing is just the lazy squat, which is you're kind of getting the reps done and maybe meeting the standard, but not necessarily in a beneficial way. So when you're tired and you start to squat, and the bottom position looks like this. And just moving through with poor form. Okay, so hold yourself accountable to good form, because that's going to be the most beneficial for your workout. Okay, yeah, and then once you've accumulated all of those reps, back out for that final mile run. If you can't run for any reason, okay, and you don't have access to a machine, good option for this workout, just do the middle reps, get rid of the run at the top and the bottom, but increase them to 150 of each. And you'll probably find you get a similar time domain, similar response, but you can just do it all in one place without the need for the running in there. Okay, so that is our workout and movements. Just really sort of straightforward warm up. Doesn't need to be a huge long warm up here with simple movements and starting with that mile run. So we've just got 2 rounds of some running drills. Okay, so 20 high knees, 20 heel flicks, 20 toe touches, 10 toe touches, 10 straddle toe touches and 10 lunges. Just twice through that. Give you a quick demo of them in a sec. And then just a little bit of movement and mobility for your specific WOD movements. So 5, walk out with a press up and a groiner, and then just going through those WOD exercises just to get yourself opened up and feeling good. And then you can, if you want, add a run in there, maybe a 400-meter run, something like that, if you want to get a bit of running in before you actually do the WOD, and then a short rest, and then just kick straight off into it with, you know, you want your heart rate elevated, but you don't want to be tired or fatigued. Okay, so the warm-up, dead straightforward. High knees, just on the spot, try and get your arms working, okay, just bringing the knees up nice and high. Okay, 20 reps, heel flicks, so just bringing the heels up to the butt. Okay, for 20, so it's just 20 reps, there'll be 10 each side, just simple running drills. Then 10 toe touches, so just dynamic, coming down and back up. Okay, you don't need to think about keeping your back in that strong position, you can let your lower back round out, just come down and just get a stretch out through all that posterior. For 10 reps, and then into a straddle position, straight legs, and just the same 10. So I'll put toe touches, but just floor touches, so just down in front, okay. For 10 reps, and then just 10 lunges. Okay, so just alternating lunges. If you work twice through that, you've got a good heart raiser, you've got your running motions in there, and then you can get into the specifics of your WOD exercises. So we've got a walk out, coming down, walk out, into a press up, just warm that pressing movement up, and then a groiner stretch, spend a little bit of time in there, and then on the other side, so we're just driving that knee forward and outwards. Get a nice stretch and walk back in. 5 times through that, and then just got your squats. 10 squats, 5 burpees, 10 sit-ups, 10 squats, and if you want to, you could add a run at the end there, just like a 400 metre run. Okay.